First things first, stay next this weekend here. Another road matchup for you guys. Last road matchup, you guys got off to a little bit of a slow start. How important is a fast start for you guys this weekend?
I mean, just getting off to a good start any game is, key. I mean, you want to jump on them early, take any of the life out of them that you can. So we're just looking to get things started a little bit quicker than we did because, this is a good football team. They got some talent, so we want to jump on them early.
What do you guys know about St. X that you want to hopefully exploit with that?
I mean, they do have good athletes, but I think there are the mismatches that we can exploit. They do have some young guys that I think we can, take advantage of.
How do you mix it up when you're on such a massive winning streak? When most of these players can't remember the last time they lost a game, how do you keep things fresh so it's not just a robotic approach in every game?
I mean, I think it's about just being the best you can be, and you want to carry on momentum. Just keep rolling, it's all about improving yourself every week, so you're hitting that peak at the right time.
How fun is this journey as one of the older guys now to see everything that's been accomplished so far and to be able to chase more history?
It's been a blast. I mean, I'm so thankful for my time here. Just seeing where the program's was when I got here as a freshman to now. I mean, it's been incredible.
They're going to be a good team. They're going to come out and compete. They started off the season a little rough, lost 2 games, and I think they're looking to bounce back. They've won 2 straight after that, and they've been playing good football after that. They lost to 2 really good teams in Illinois State and Marion, and I think they're looking to bounce back, and they're going to give us their best shot.
Homecoming weekend for them. How do you guys battle against a team that's going to be, have a lot of emotion with a lot of fans and a lot of alumni back?
I think that's a lot of teams we're going to play. We're the number 1 team in the country, so everyone's going to give us their best shot. So I don't think it's going to be much different from any other week. Yeah, it's homecoming. Yeah, might have a few more people, but I think it's going to be just like any other game.
How do you guys plan to attack their defense here as an offense this week?
We're gonna go at them. We've been very good offensively as of lately, and we're gonna keep it rolling. So there's a lot of things that we can do to attack their back end. They've got pretty good front 7. We're gonna keep PJ going. He's on a roll right now. We're gonna keep him going. We're gonna attack the back end.
You guys, we're down a couple of dudes last week. How good do you feel with this offense, knowing, hey, they stepped right in and we kept the ball rolling right away?
Yeah, we got some guys. When guys are able to step up like that, it's pretty relaxing to say the least. You have an All-American like Justin Green, and Justin's obviously an absolutely incredible player. And when you have him out, most teams would be pretty worried. But having a guy like PJ and Eli to step in is it's pretty nice to have.
For you, how's it felt, to step in and you're through a few games now and you've really passed every test you've had to have so far?
I'm just trying to take one game at a time. Every game's gonna come with different tests, different challenges, and I feel like my confidence is building, and I'm gonna take that and roll with it.
When it's been so long since this program's lost a game, and you've never seen a loss here, obviously you haven't been here as long as some of the other players, but how does everyone stay focused when all you've done is win?
I think we all take it week by week. I don't think guys dwell on what we've done in the past. Obviously we've had some great accomplishments as a program, but we know that, like I said before, that every team's going to give us their best shot. And to be able to be as successful as we've been, that's how you've got to have a mindset of, is that every team's going to give you your best shot, and we need to have our best game every week.
Well, they've got a great tradition. Good football team. They're 2-2, but one of those losses was to Division I Illinois State. Spread offense, throw it all over the place. They're going to throw it 50, 60 times a game. So, you've got to take your time offensively and try to rest your defense because they're tempo and try to stress you that way. Play fast. Defensively, they're a pressure team. Come after you. They're good. They're well coached. It's their homecoming. It's going to be a big weekend in south side of Chicago.
How important is a fast start for you guys here this weekend? Considering last time you guys went on the road, it was a little bit slow going for you guys to start things.
What's your question?
How important is a fast start for you guys this weekend? With it being such a big atmosphere for them.
Well, you always want to start good, but want to make sure you finish good. I mean, I'd love to jump out to a 21-point lead and get it boring, but it's probably not going to be that way. Good football teams, and I think St. Francis was a good football team. St. Ambrose was a good football team. Remember, undefeated. We did jump out on them. Maybe the home field advantage had something to do with that. We go to Chicago. I'm expecting a fight. I'd like to start fast, but I want to make sure we finish strong.
How do you guys feel about your offense heading into the game?
Well, we overcame a few key folks that weren't able to go last week. But P.J. Dean stepped up, Conference Player of the Week. He missed all last season with a knee injury, so he's recovered, and so proud of him. We hope we get some people well soon. Our quarterback's playing extremely well. He was 18 of 20 Saturday. He's very confident and making plays, great athlete, competitor. Our offensive line's getting stronger. Of course, our defense is dominating. We're outstanding on defense. We've got two of the best linebackers in the country, three. We're playing well, play fast.
How much of a sigh of relief for you as a coach can it be when, guys can step up behind a couple of guys like, the Justin Greens who ended up missing last week?
Well, we always talk about the next man up. You got to prepare for that. Green was out all week last week, and then Wallace was out of the game, and then we had the young man that was in, and it came out, and Wallace had to go in for a play, and that's when he hurts his knee, so he's out this week. So, it's we had to move a true freshman up from the scout team this week to get him ready. So got a young man that's going to get a chance this week.
What's the challenge for the coaching staff when you're so far removed from your last loss to have that as a teaching experience? Obviously, you want to keep winning every game, but for some of these younger guys, rotation players who've never been a part of a loss, how do you make sure they don't maybe get complacent or lose track of the bigger picture?
We work very hard in putting yesterday behind and moving on. Eyes are in front of your head, not in the back, so you see where you're going, how you've been. Good, bad, or indifferent. So we really try to focus on now, better now, playing better in the next game, and that's been our focus, and probably always will be. And I got a book coming out right there. It's, you can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and get it on CoachKevinDonley.com. I've got the author that's here locally. He's been working on it since 2007. It's a lot of entertaining stories about the start of the program and the development of the program. It's about really life, the ups and downs, the highs and the lows, and getting through them all. So, hope it's.
Why was that something that was important for you to do, to be a part of the book?
I love the University of St. Francis. I love the kids I've coached. I think there's some things that we've done that have been pretty solid, that I think are not only good for developing football teams, but I think are pretty good values to kind of run your life by. So, again, 2007, I met Jerry Lawson, the author, and he started hanging around practice and games, and we spent a lot of time in the off season going through all the highs and lows and the learning opportunities along the way. So,
with all your career accomplishments, how proud are you of this one to finally get to get this book published?
Well, I never dreamed I'd ever have a book. I can't write a sentence, so I just did a lot of talking. He did all the writing. But yeah, I feel good about it.
Perfect. Cool.
Thanks
so much, Coach.
Well, there's a great deal of relief, but it's been a lot of fun. And of course, in the process, certainly made a fan of me, and I've enjoyed every bit of it.
How much fun did you have working with Coach D, for this past decade plus on this project?
It has been my privilege to work with Coach D and to watched the progress of this program over 11 years. It's wow. I just feel like it's been a real privilege for me, really.
What was it that drew you to Coach D in the program originally to want to do this project?
Well, Coach D came to me, actually. We met at it was a networking event and where I spoke, and he came up to me afterwards and talked to me a little bit, and it kind of evolved from there. So, yeah, it just kind of happened.
Is there one or two big things that you hope readers will take away from the book?
Well, yeah, frankly, it's about a lot more than football. It's really about life, and it's about seeing someone achieve a degree of success earlier in their life and have that all evaporate, and to find yourself basically standing on the curb with 2 garbage bags of possessions, and then rising from there to achieve even greater success later on. So it's something that can give some hope and inspiration, I think, to everybody, that you can overcome every adversity that you face, and that's a lot about what this program is about, is facing and overcoming adversity. So, yeah, it's good.
11 years is a long time to be working on any project. How has the focus of the book or any of the things that were important for you, for the two of you to be in it, how has that changed?
Over 11 years?
Yeah.
I think it's been pretty consistent about where we were going. I was aware of the story, and so it hasn't changed that much really over all that time. It's been pretty consistent.
Cool. That's all I need.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Jerry. Appreciate it.